Hi guys, I thought I'd shoot you this quick video to show you the binary option bot and how to set it all up. I've got two bots running at the moment. One that's placing a bet of $1 is up to $120, and I've got one that's placing a bet of $10 which is up to $35. So let's show you how to set this up. At the top of the screen you're going to see this blue button here that says view stats and open new bot. So you click on that. You're going to get these wheels that turn on the screen. Then it's going to load you all the assets. Okay, so across the top here, you choose the asset that you want to do. So I'm going to choose cryptocurrency. And then there's a filter here on the right-hand side called maximum budget. So this is the amount of money that you're prepared to lose. Okay, so I'm just going to put in here $500. And then I'm going to click this blue button that says filter by maximum budget. That will load a screen like this one. Now, there's 3 dates across the top. Today is the 25th of September. But as you can see, this says the 24th, the 23rd and the 22nd. So this is showing you what the best formulas were and algorithms were for that particular day and with the pairs. Okay, so here we've got Bitcoin, Siacoin and so on. But they're in no particular order. They're not sorted by any particular order. So you would just scroll down the screen and choose the asset that you want to choose. Okay, so let's go down the screen and see what I like. So let's look for, I think I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to try this one, which is the ZEC versus Bitcoin. Okay. Now, so here we have the 3 days. As I said before, this is for the last 3 days. Now, if you want to see how the bot performed with this algorithm 40 and this formula here, you can click on this motorway sign. And what that will do will load a chart for you. So let's click that. Now, it will take a little time for the chart to load. Now, basically what this does is it shows you where the orders were placed. Okay, so if you look at the bottom of the screen here, you've got down the bottom here, you've got a running total and it shows you where the orders were placed. Okay, just so it's just for information. If you see this little man running, that means that either a bear run or a bull run was detected. So look, if you can see here, the price went down again, went down again. So the robot detected that there was a bear run, and it was right, you see, because there's 3 runs coming down there. Okay, so I'm just going to close this chart out. Now what I need to do is to select the settings that I would like to run my bot with. Okay, now as you can see, there's an algorithm of 40, an algorithm of 100 and an algorithm of 80. Well, obviously I can't choose all 3, so I have to choose one. So over here you can choose change the settings here, and it will change the settings for all of these. Okay, so you can see how that, if those settings were used on that particular day, how the bot would have performed. So first thing I'm going to do is choose my strategy. Now I tend to go with this one first, which is the 1, 2, 4 and 8. And I'll explain to you what that is in a minute. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose an algorithm. Now basically I start at 10 and look what happens to the bot. And what I want to really see, it's not the amount of money. I want to see that the bot is in profit and it's all green. So it's green, green, green. So you can see $7 on this day, $2.76 on there, and just over $9 on that day. So now I'm going to go down to algorithm 20, and I'm keeping the formula the same. I'm not going to change the formula. I'm just going to change the algorithms. Algorithm 20 looks giving me better results. You know, you've got just over 11, just over 9, and just over 15. So let's have a look what 30 is. 30 is okay. This was 62, so 20 is looking better for me. Don't want to do 40 because I've got a loss on that day. Looking at 50, don't want to do 50 because I've got a loss on this day. And you can see by changing these algorithms, it can have an impact on what a particular day did. So I'm going to choose 20, okay? I'm going to click select. That will give you this pop-up. So we're going to go through this step by step. The first thing is the bot name. So I'm just going to put here D1. The next thing here is when you'd like the bot to start. If you want it to start immediately, then you don't do anything. You just leave it as it is. Okay. But if you want it to start at some time in the future, then you'll click here. You'll get a calendar to come up. You choose the date. Once you've chose the date, you'll then get another little pop-up asking you to for a start time. Okay, now in the next section here is the bot mode, and there's demo and live. Well, at the moment you only have access for demo, so you can't change that. Then you come down to the asset. Well, that's the asset that we've already chosen, so we don't need to change that. That's the algorithm. We kept it for 20. The formula is 1, 2, 4, 8. In future videos, we'll explain to you what all the different formulas are. Then you move on to the stop loss. Now, this is what you're prepared to lose. Okay. just in case your bot is not successful. So if you have a balance, say, of $1,000 sitting in your Pocket Options account, we recommend that you trade with 5% of that. So that would be $50. So I'm going to change this here to 50. The next thing that you come down to is the first bet. Now, depending on the formula that you've got, it could be, if you had this one here, which was 111, that means if it wins or loses, the next bet will be $1. It will always be the same, whether it wins or loses. The 1248 means if I've got $1 here, it's going to place $1. If that bet loses, it will place $2. If that bet loses, it will place $4. And if that bet loses, the next bet it will do will be $8. But always the first bet will be $1. So if it placed that $1 bet, and it won, it will just place another $1 bet. It won't do the two. Okay. Now here you can either leave this blank, or you can set it to reach a profit. So you might say, well, I'm trading with 50. I'm happy to earn 50. So you could put 50 in there, 100 in there, 1,000, whatever you want, or you can leave it blank if you don't want to stop the bot until until the time it runs out. The next thing is the duration. You set in hours how many hours you'd like your bot to run. It could be 1 hour, 4 hours, 10 hours, 700 hours if you want to run it for a month. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm just going to put in here 36 hours. Now, this is the Bollinger Band settings. Now, these are the default settings, but you can change this, which I'm going to change this to number 2. And I'm going to change the period to 20. So that's how many candles, the last 20 candles it's going to look at. Now, I'm not going to go into any detail at the moment, but we've got 3 strategies for you. They're not 100% finished. So let's just leave it on strategy A. And then I'm just going to click Start the Bot. You'll get this pop-up congratulating you that your bot has already been set up. So you just click OK. And what that does is reload the screen and take you over to your bot. So here's the bots that I've got running already. As you can see, this one is in profit of 145 now, and this one is in profit of 184. So happy trading and have some fun. And I'll see you in the next video.